When the mountains smoked and the ground spoke, even the bravest men refused to breathe. 3 nights after Poor Nduka vanished into the mist, the village changed. Children no longer laughed. Goats refused to graze near the shrine. Even the air smelled like ash. At dawn, the elders gathered beneath the ancient Iroko tree. Chief Okafo spoke, his voice trembling. The goddess Ola is silent, and the spirits we called upon have vanished. Something greater walks among us. From the east, black clouds rolled in, swallowing the sun. The mountain in the distance pulsed with red light. Birds fled. Rivers turned dark. Suddenly, a man stumbled into the square, covered in mud and blood. His eyes were white, his voice cracked. "He's coming," the man gasped. Poor Nduka is no longer a man. He serves the king of shadows. The villagers froze. The name was forbidden, Azobi, the spirit king said to have ruled before the first dawn. They said his breath could kill the living, and his whisper could awaken the dead. That night, the moon disappeared completely. No stars. No sound. Only the faint hum of something ancient. Ngozi's family sat inside, holding hands. But then the door creaked open, slowly. Poor Nduka stepped in, horns sharper, eyes burning red instead of green. His voice was deeper, echoing like a drum. "The king is awake," he said. "He demands the blood of those who called upon the goddess." He struck his staff, and shadows poured from the ground, crawling up the walls like living snakes. The spirits of the dead girls returned, this time with black fire in their eyes. Ngozi screamed. Her father tried to pray, but his words twisted into silence. The walls began to melt like wax, revealing faces of the dead behind them. Then, a sound. A heavy drumbeat. Boom. 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 From the mountain came a figure taller than the trees, skin made of smoke, eyes like burning suns. He wore a crown of bones and spoke without moving his lips. "Who disturbs my rest?" Poor Nduka fell to his knees. "Master, I have gathered the souls. The village awaits your command." The king's voice shook the ground. "Then the harvest begins." Every shadow in the village came alive, creeping into homes, swallowing lamps, and dragging people into darkness. The air turned cold. Children vanished mid-cry. But then, something impossible happened. From the shrine, the goddess Ola's flame flickered again, small, trembling, but alive. It whispered to Ngozi. "Run to the river, call upon Ik, the guardian of the underworld. Only he can face the king of shadows." Ngozi escaped through the window, clutching a charm her grandmother once gave her. Behind her, the screams of the villagers echoed as the king's shadow consumed everything. As she reached the riverbank, she dropped to her knees and shouted, "Vik, guardian of the deep. The darkness is here again." The river turned black. Bubbles rose to the surface. And from the depths, 2 golden eyes opened. A massive serpent began to rise, its scales shimmering like the night sky. Ngozi gasped as its voice filled her mind. "The king of shadows has returned, and now, child, the war of gods begins."